So cute. I'm like, is it miniature art? Is it a Keebler elf art? Did you get this from the Seven Dwarfs? Is this their home decor collection? Like, why is it so small? Hi everyone. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. If you're new here, my name is Sandy, and on this channel we talk about all things interior design. Today's video is all about art, all right? All about art. The mistakes that you're making when you're hanging art and how to fix those mistakes. I see them everywhere and I am here to rescue you, okay? With my cape and my big Superman ass. That stands for Sandy, actually. I am here to rescue you from all those mistakes. Watch this video to learn what mistakes you're making and how to fix them. The first mistake I notice when people are hanging art in their space is hanging art too high. Oh my goodness. Are you sacrificing it to the heavens? Like, why is it so tall? Why is it up there? I have no idea why. And the easiest way to fix this, obviously, would be to take the art and bring it down a little bit to eye level. You only want your art about 5 to 6 inches above a piece of furniture, and I believe it's about 60 inches off of the floor. I'll put a number in here if I'm incorrect. But your art it should not be closer to the ceiling than it is to the furniture that it's hanging above. Maybe you're a really tall person and you're hanging art, so you're hanging it for like your eye level, or your arms are reaching up when you're doing it. I don't know how art is being hung so high, but please bring it back down to earth for those of us who are 5 feet tall, like myself, or 5'4", actually, if you were wondering. The second mistake I'm seeing when people hang art in their space is they're hanging art that is too
small. So small.
It's so cute. I'm like, is it miniature art? Is it a Keebler elf art? Did you get this from the Seven Dwarfs? Is this their home decor collection? Like, why is it so small? Clearly, the easiest fix to this is just to get bigger pieces. You don't want to get something too big that's overpowering a space, unless that's exactly the look that you're going for. But most people are just trying to get a nice, balanced look, especially when they're doing gallery walls. I see a lot of gallery walls that are just too small for that space. And you might think, well, I have this photo of, from my wedding day and it's only this small, and I don't want to get new prints or something for it. I don't want to print it out again. You don't have to. Just because a picture is small doesn't mean it can't go in a really big frame. That is a pro tip. Hang a small picture in a big frame with a huge mat, and that is gonna make it take up so much more space on the wall. It's gonna look so much nicer and just more intentional and much more sophisticated. The third mistake I'm seeing when people hang art in their home is the mistake they make with gallery walls and using all pictures of people in your gallery wall. So hear me out. There is a way to do this where it looks really good, but here's one of the reasons you may want to stay away from it. You don't want a gallery wall to look too busy. When something looks too busy, our eyes are exhausted and we just gloss over it and don't even pay attention to it. If you have photos you want people to see, give them room to see them. If every single photo is just of someone's face, it's just gonna be way too overwhelming and people are totally gonna skip over it. What you want is to mix pictures of people with maybe prints or abstract photos or words or anything like that. You could even frame wrapping paper. A tip I learned from Leah Alexander. I will link that blog post below. You could frame greeting cards. You could take a leaf from outside and put it on a mat and frame it. There are so many cool things that you can frame, and you want to have a nice mixture of abstract things with pictures of people, because that makes the wall feel just a little bit more sophisticated and not so busy, so that people are actually looking at all the photos that are there to be looked at. If you do want a gallery wall that has all photos of people in it, try using smaller photos in bigger mats. That way, there's lots of negative space with the big white mat or black mat, whatever color mat you decide to use. And that negative space breaks up all those faces that we would be looking at, that we would get lost in, and helps me identify, okay, this is a photo of that, and it's easier for our eyes to follow if you really want a gallery wall that has all just pictures of people. That's the way to do it. The last mistake I am seeing with gallery walls when people are hanging art is they're using all the same size. All right, this one is not exactly a mistake. You can use all the same size frames to do a gallery wall, and it can look amazing. There are lovely examples of people doing this. The problem becomes when you have a photo that's like 5 by 7 and you have a ton of tiny 5 by 7s everywhere. That looks a bit cluttered. It doesn't look as like artistic. It just kind of looks like, oh, well, I just kind of put these photos up here without any real plan. So back to what I said before, getting different size mats and different size frames for photos, even if they're just a small photo, will help break it up. Gallery walls are gonna look so much more appealing when you have different size art in them and when you have different orientation art. So if I have a skinny rectangle piece, or if I have a piece that's like 2 foot by 3 foot and the one that's 11 by 13, just having all those different fun ones play together looks so much more appealing to the eye. And remember, there is an exception to this. You can do all the same size photos. You just don't want them to be too small. There are lovely examples of people doing a straight gallery wall that has all the same size frames. And that concludes this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up if you found this helpful. Hit that subscribe button. All right, if you have any questions about hanging art or gallery walls, or let me know. Please, please, please let me know. Comment below. Send me a DM. I'm super responsive on Instagram. If you want to get in touch with me, that's probably the best way. I try and comb through the comments here, but sometimes I don't see them right away and I'm on Instagram more. So please shoot me a DM there. And about subscribing to my channel, all right? Beyonce said, if you like it, put a ring on it. I say, if you like it, subscribe. This ring, this old thing, who even needs that? What I need is that subscription. Just run me my subscription and we're gonna be good. I'm a great wife, all right? Basically, the commitment is the subscription. So I'll cook, I'll clean, and by that I'll mean I'll make videos. Actually cooking and cleaning, no, ain't got time for that. But I do have time for that subscription. Thanks.